What's up, guys? I was about to head out the door and I realized there was something else I wanted to talk about. They have this thing going on about getting rid of child support, and I want to weigh in on it. Excuse me. I want to weigh in on it, and let me say I am not a parent. I've never had a child. I do not know the ins and outs of this situation as a single mother or father. You know what I mean? I can only speak. I came up with a very, very, very rough childhood, so I have a soft spot for kids and their upbringing. Me personally, the reason I don't have children yet is because I'm building a life. I really want to be where I need to be before I bring someone into this world. And that's no disrespect to anybody that has already had children, had them early, unplanned, whatever. Like, life happens. I'm not judging nobody. Like, that's just my situation. You know what I'm saying? I have friends and family who have had kids early and struggled with that. Love them dearly, but struggled. And it just made me feel like I have a responsibility to try to do the best that I can. Um, but with this whole thing, the thing that I want to say is just that I feel like people are looking in the wrong direction. There's a lot being said about the baby's mother, the baby father, what they do, what they don't do. And at the end of the day, I just want to say it's not really about the baby's mother or the baby father. It's about the baby. That's what I believe. I believe that it's about the baby. Um, at some point in time, that man chose that woman. Even if he only meant to do it for one night, he chose that woman. At some point in time, that woman chose that man. You know what I mean? I could have just been high school sweethearts. It doesn't matter. At some point in time, you were able to make a choice. Everybody makes mistakes. Things happen. Sometimes you end up with a child. It happens. But you got to make some kind of choice. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to some of my ladies out there, because I know there are some people out there, very touchy subject, who, worst things happen. I'm not really speaking on that. I can't. Just the general area of it. The child does not get a choice. No matter what situation we're talking about, the child does not get a choice. The child just comes into the world, and it's, I'm here. Who's helping me? Who has me? They don't get to say who's gonna protect them and raise them, because if they did, Barack and Michelle Obama would have like 85 kids. I'm serious, and a half. And I just feel like when you do something like this, you are now saying there's no requirement to give money for the child. And that does mean that there's going to be a lot of fathers who now aren't going to do anything. There's a lot of good men out there, but there's also a lot of bad ones. And they're not going to do anything now. There's definitely some mothers out there that don't do what they're supposed to do with the money. But I'm just saying, at least there was a requirement for something to be done with the child. I wish that it was more of a moderation kind of thing. I don't know how they would do that. I'm not a politician. But I wish that there was a way you could have a certain requirement of things specifically that a father should do for the child, and some kind of way of making sure the mother makes good on those things. Isn't returning clothing or anything like that. I wish that they had a way of doing that, because that would be about the child, and that's where I believe that it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not in the situation. This is just my 2 cents on it. I wanted to speak on it because, childhood is important to me. I struggled a lot as a kid, and I care about that. But I would like to know what other people think. I'd like to know, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you have a completely different opinion whatsoever? I would love to hear it. Do me a favor, comment your thoughts below. You know what I mean? Give this video a like if you enjoyed the discussion. Please share, subscribe. As those of you who do not know, I do come out with videos. I try to every week. But yeah, just don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share. And you have the opinion from the Swift side. That's just mine. Let me know what yours is.